Hello, my name's Ronnie and I'm going to teach you English. Today we're going to talk about a mistake that you and I and everyone has made. We're going to talk about a mistake that you've made in the past. These are called regrets, okay? A regret is something you did or didn't do in the past. Anytime in English you have the word did or didn't, it's automatically in the past tense, okay? So, another way you can think of this very easily is a mistake. So, I'd like you to think of a mistake that you made. Usually a regret is a major mistake. For example, when I was in university, instead of studying, I went to the bar and I drank. The next day, when it came time to write my test, I didn't know any of the answers. So I didn't do too well in the test. So I can say I regretted not studying. The way that we use this in English is like so. We say, oh, I'm so stupid. I should have studied. I should have studied. I failed my test. I should have studied. Okay? We can also use the negative. Now, when we use words in English, sometimes we squish them together. So, instead of saying should not, we make it shorter and we say shouldn't. You're still going to use have. So, I told you that instead of studying, I went to the pub. I drank a couple pints. So I can say, oh no, I shouldn't have gone to the pub. So these two are both regrets. One is I should have done something, one is I shouldn't have done it. Now, the trick and the pronunciation that we use when we talk about these in English is a little different. When you write it, and if you ever have a test and it asks you for a regret, you must always write have, and this has to be the past participle of the verb, okay? In a short form, we always say PP. So if you hear me refer to a PP, I don't have to go to the toilet. It just means the past participle of the verb. An example of this is run is the present, ran is the simple past, and the past participle is ran. Okay? I like to call it the third part of the verb. Another example is go, went, and then the past participle gone. Okay? So when we're using regret, we always have to use have plus the past participle of the verb. Now for the pronunciation part. I want you to listen to the way I say this. For example, I would say I should have studied, or I shouldn't have gone to the bar. Or I shouldn't have gone to the pub. Did you hear what word I changed? One more time. I should have studied. I shouldn't have gone to the pub. When we pronounce this, we actually don't say the have. We change it to of. So natural English pronunciation, we use I should have studied. I shouldn't have gone to the bar. So very important. Remember, when you're writing it, always write have, but when we say it, we always write of. Or sorry, we always say of. I should have said of instead of have. If you'd like to test your knowledge on this subject, go to EngVid.com and you can do a quiz. All right, bye-bye. Hi there, I have a regret. I made a mistake. I'm sure everyone makes mistakes. And this one, it's very fun and easy. And when you make a mistake, it's very natural, so don't worry. I make them all the time. When I was teaching you the past participle, I should have said, run, ran, run. I do apologize. I know that learning the past participles is very difficult. I've been speaking English for a long time now, and I still make mistakes. So the only way that you're going to really learn and memorize the past participles is practice and review. Okay? Usually you can get a textbook or just look on an internet site and they will tell you a list of the past participles. So don't worry if you make a mistake. They're natural. Bye!